this Subaru Impreza. This thing's really stuck on here. Try to get this wheel bearing out of here. It's gonna be a pain, I can tell you right now. So the pulley puller removed, pulled the whole damn thing out. I'm gonna try to avoid all that though. I'm grabbing my gloves. I'm gonna grab some punches and a sledgehammer, but I'm gonna try to do it with the ball peen, hopefully, if we can. All right, let me see here. I'll grab the rest of my stuff here. Give me 1 second. I'll get it out. On out of here though. Okay, I'm definitely get this guy right here. It's my favorite tool to use on these guys. One of my favorite tools, isn't it? And we'll get a sledgehammer in case I need it. My ball peen should already be in there, so we're good to go with that. So, all right, wish me luck. Here we go. All right. So I got a few gadgets here, and then I'm gonna my gloves on to keep everything from getting all messed up. Let's see how. So let's see if we can make this happen today. All right, so I'm gonna put these bolts in backwards, right in here. So I only have to put 2 of them back in. So I'm gonna have to hit them, but they should be fine. These are pretty solid bolts. I think they're grade 10, I believe. Yeah, grade 10. So just gotta be careful, but you still gotta. It's one of the only ways you can get these out of here. They have like a $300 tool you can buy, but I don't think you want to have to deal with that. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. But I'm gonna thread these back in here, and usually what I can do is I just kind of work it around and get to punch it out. It's a tight area. That's the only problem. I'm a little bit worried about that. We'll see how it goes. All right, so put them for the back side. Get one here. Up here will probably be easier. I think I got more clearance up here. And this should push it on out of there. You just thread it in, add a little bit, not too far, and then this should give me enough leverage you see when I hit each side to kick it on out, hopefully. That's the game plan here. We'll see if we got any room down here to get this guy in and see what we can do here. It's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna give it a shot. We got plenty of PB blaster in there, ready to rock. And see if we can't thread these in and push it out. They don't go in too deep, just enough to where we can get the push back out the other way. Probably don't need the sledgehammer, but I am going to use this first and try to smack that thing around some. See what we can do here. Get it loose at least from this part. That's the tricky stuff. All right. That's not fun. Fingers crossed. Unless I can get it with just this, I may never have to use it. But you see how I got them back in? Like that. So I'm going to use that to push it forward. So it doesn't even take really huge hits. You just need to hit it enough. Get in there. It's a problem on all this. You get to the right side of that to angle it. I actually got to separate right here. Let me see your other one. I always like to compare to the new ones as I'm going. So right here is where. So when I put that in like that, can you see? It goes in. So now I'm going to use this, the bolts themselves, to push this out. That's the idea. All right. So. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully it'll do its thing. We can make it happen. We will find out here in a moment. But this essentially is in here like this. So each one of these bolts, we can smack it. It should give her enough room to come on out of there. It's gotta be nice to us. We'll see them here in a moment. All right. First, I'm gonna try this. Always do this first. This here separates there. That is. Bolt, okay, bolt, and okay, right there. All right, great. Let me see if I can get it right here to start. Right there, just got to get that separate. This is one of the. Now I need to kind of get this from the bottom. You can tell you're angled downward, I believe. So I'm gonna try to go like this, if I can. All right, we have a little movement on it. So I'm just getting started right now. About half the frequency of the hits. I'm trying. I want to go over here now. I'll switch over here.
Man, that's the only way I got the rotor off. The rotor fucking
Yeah. Oh, I know. The rotors are just as bad. Yeah. I was about to ask you, how'd you get the rotor off? Did you have to put the screw in and back it out? Were you just able to beat it off there at different angles?
Yeah, I just hit it top, bottom. On the top had part of it.
So
came with.
You're making me nervous now, so it actually sounds like you know what you're doing. And now I may not ever come on. Trust me. Do you work on cars much or just a little bit playing around? Or?
Well, not much, but I know what...
That makes me feel a little better.
I know what I'm doing, if that makes sense. Like,
I believe you, man. No, I know where to get a good angle. I can move it to the side a little bit. Right now I'm trying to get that penetrant bolt working. I think if we can get this one moving, I think we can get it out of there. You see any kind of thing splitting over there, separated? Angle too far down, I believe. All right, let's see where this one. That one just looks slightly different. What's happening here? But you look right here, there's three little bolts up top. I just don't want to mess with it. Yeah, but
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, from here back it should come out.
Okay, and this one just looks different. Look at it, you don't have the same notchings and stuff. You know, if you look right here, so this one doesn't have.
See this?
Okay.
This fits in here.
I got this. Oh.
So this sits in here.
I got it. Perfect tool. This is actually plastic wheel bearing removal tools. It's got a bend in it and everything. That's pretty nifty. I've used it a lot, but it's got the perfect bend. Actually, the leverage hopefully on that bolt back there and give it a good smack. There's not a lot of room, but maybe I don't even have to hit the bolt. I can hit it right on the back of that knuckle too. Maybe actually lay underneath the car and smack it too. Maybe try that to get at a different angle. That's the thing I'm trying to see. Yeah, I'm going to have to land the vehicle actually to do it. We got slide it length here. Max will land on the ground and this one a few times. Yeah, I have a good feeling to get it out of here. Break the little arm does not like you this. Usually ain't enough room on that. Gotta get over here a little better though. Gotta get in there nice so I can get a good hit on it. It's not a good day. That's good. Sucky. Whew. I tell you what, this is no joke. What do you think? Anybody think I'm gonna get it? Wish me luck. We need it on this guy. We really gonna need it here. I tell you that right now. Y'all see how I threaded the nuts, the bolts through, right? That's how you gotta do it on this car. Ain't gonna come no other way. All right, let me try to get up underneath here all the way and try to hit it. Now, I don't really like how these jacks are down here. It gives me no room to work. I got to get a better jack, I think, honestly. Let me try to, I can't really get underneath the car like I need. You get what I'm saying? Let me try it like this. I'm going to try it right like this. All right. So, I almost need to get this. I'm going to have to get my jacket hair higher. There's not quite enough room for me to get in here. You're a little skinnier than me. I believe. Let's see though. I should be able to still get it. Alright. Get through there. Right on the back side of this. Better push that right through. Like this, hopefully.
You can move that jack out. Jack staying out your way if you want.
Yeah, I'm kind of. You sure it's secure enough?
Yeah.
You just push it this way, I guess.
There you go.
Alright, cool. That should give me enough room. Still just trying to stick up the way and get in here. There we go. It's just a little tight, but the problem is, there we go. This should hopefully do it. Let's see. Just to get the right angle on this is the problem. I need like another hair off the ground. The only problem I have is getting enough I have to jack it up in the back with my jack. I have a jack on it. We'll see though. I haven't tried like this. See if I can get it moving at all first. I just can't get enough leverage. You know, I'm gonna get my ball peen first and try that. Man, it's tough. It's tight.
Yeah.
You know, another foot. I'm a little chunkier than you. A little bigger, not much. But yeah, you've got the perfect mechanic, size for you. You really do. Long, lanky, man. I just had a buddy, same type of same type design. Worked out great. Working. He was a great mechanic, man. I'll tell you that. Like it's moving something, maybe. Can you see anything or not?
It looks like coming out a little bit.
It does look like it feels like the bolt's getting tighter going in there. It's all about repetitive smacks, really. I could just get a little more power behind it, it'd be great. I swear, we gotta get, you know what? I don't want to grease anybody. I don't want to put me right in the grease. My favorite, hand one of these paper towels real quick. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I want to get some of that grease up before I stick my head right in it, because I'm going to have to get like this, the opposite way. And I'm going to put a whole head full of grease if I can help it. All right, let's try it like this now. I wonder if I can get this guy in here. That might make it even easier. Nah, I can't do that. I'm going to use the ball peen. That's okay, though. It's a much better angle, though. Just like this. Get a little bit on it, and we'll just try and cut it to this. Mainly it's about rotating it, but I just have to get the right angle. All right, let's try this. Try to be careful with the actual azimuth guy. Luckily, I'm pretty good where I'm at. I don't think I'm gonna hit it too hard. All right. Now, I'm gonna try the top one some now. Let's see if I made any progress. I'm gonna get out and give it some wax. I just can't get enough leverage. I may have to get it higher in there. Get out of here real quick. Tell you what. Now, that should be tough to get unless I get it higher up. I got a jack in my car. If I have to get it up in the air, I can get it up in the air. Don't worry about that. I'm not worried about that one, but I'm gonna at least go give some good shots up here now. They got a better. You can put both sides and rotate them to a different position. Great part about doing it this way. Just really is no way to get it in here. We got a little move. I think we may have some separation. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. I'll put my special tool right in there and try to give it a good whack. And we'll see, the more I vibrate it like this, the more it's actually gonna start to work, honestly. This actually helps. The more penetrant goes in, the more I vibrate, it really starts to help.
Yeah, it looks like it's starting to separate right there.
Once you get the general taps all the way around, that's crazy hard. Now I'm gonna get my crazy little tool here and we'll try that. It did look like it was starting to move in. Safety got it coming. That's a good thing. Let's see here. Try this. Kind of good. This is not much metal. There we go. I love Subarus, man. I'll tell you, that's a lot of them. You think this is hard? I did one on my old Subaru, a 2004 Subaru. They have those long sleeves. Get that out to where I got it. You know? And it's the bolt. It's got a bolt this long. They get seized in the sleeve. Shops don't even do them anymore. They were like, "What are you going to do that for?" They want to do it, so I basically had to do it myself. You know what? It took me. That's why I ended up getting that truck family. I said, "Screw that." I could not, for anything, get it out. I just was not happening. So I kind of just had to throw them. I mean, I finally had to cut it out of there, grind it out of there, bought the thing for. I mean, you know, long. Okay, let's try and give it a good hit. I'm going to get it right here, I think. I need to get a good hit on that. It's just no way. Maybe I can put it right through here. I think let's move this down to the bottom bolt. And you can see these are actually holding up pretty well. Looks like, from all the hits. They're not, like I said, it's not gonna mess them up as long as you're careful with them. Trying to move this down to this guy now. And you don't put them in much. Like I said, just enough to move it. We get a little bit more clearance. It definitely would be easier to get in there. It's a different one. It's just so many different ways to find. Alright, maybe easier to use this and smack that from the backside. That probably would be the best way to do it, but I can't. Right in there. Let me just try to give it a few good hits right here, but I can't separate it slightly. Sometimes I want to try to get the bottom moving because it looks like that's where we need to move. Right, the bottom is the only part that isn't being moved yet. Very careful with that metal encoder. It's all. I think it's starting to want to come.
Yeah.
I'm separating it slowly. You can almost see it as it's coming slowly. I think the bottom is really meant where we need the bottom here. It's not all about the power. It's just about the repetitiveness. This thing's on there good, but sometimes you got to do this. I'll be honest. You got to do it, and you got to end up letting it set over 12 hours. You come right back the next day, and they flop right off. Too. I've had that happen as well. But I'm gonna do my best to get it. Okay, I think we may have a little better play than what we used to have a second ago, at least. Let me try this side. All right, let's see. Main thing is patience with the stuff. I know it sucks because you don't want to be patient, but you almost have to be on these wheel bearings. You really do, because it's such a pain in the butt. And plenty of people have to. That is true, yeah. I think this is where it's getting hung at heavily. Right here. I need to shift it back upwards is the problem. You got the sensor out, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. I thought hang on. What have we got? I have to get this higher in there.
Yeah.
I have to get this higher in there.
Yeah.
I've got to go from the bottom. That's the thing.
If you need to get your jack, you can get your
I'm going to get it, brother. I have to. You know why? It's coming. I just can't. Problem is, I can't get it high. You have to hit, from the bottom some. If you just keep hitting down like we're doing, gotta get kind of far. You know exactly what I mean then. If you keep doing something from the bottom, it's not going to work. Get it higher. That's the main thing. Give me 1 second, right? Right. Before we get the jack, I got one thing. I'm gonna try. It's called a cheater bar. This you may do it. I'm gonna get it around the other side. Kind of stick it on through there, and hopefully I can smack it right off with this knife. That was the nice one of that. All right, well, let's see here. Get back up in there. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Here. Bar trigger limit right now. Hopefully the channel bar would do it. I'm gonna reach it all the way around, and I'm gonna hit it from the back, that bottom hard. And this will do the same thing. We won't have to get any higher if I can get it off with this. It gives me a little more room. You know what I mean? To hit. Now I may want to jack the other side. Let me see. You know what? I'm just gonna get my jack.
Yeah.
We gotta get it higher.
Yeah.
Regardless of what I do. Height is gonna make the difference. I may actually try to jack unless I think we need to do this. I think what we need to do is this. Get this side up a little bit higher. You need a couple more jacks, you think, too? You only got two, right?
I only got two.
Okay, I think I got better ones than that. So I'm gonna use that to get it really high. The wood. I'm gonna make some room for him to get it on up in the air. I think this is what can happen like this. So. Alright, I'll slide over here for now. And yeah, should we do our thing. Hopefully get it in the air first when we do anything else. So, how would I want to go? I want to get this high over here. Yeah, I think we should get this side higher. I think it would be the main helper here. The problem is you got your jack right where we want to go. And I jack it from the back somewhere.
Yeah, we can put it on the diff.
You have a center diff right there?
Yeah, right there.
I got a big piece of wood I can use too. That's perfect. That'll give me perfect height on both sides, right? That's kind of how you want to do it. Now they did say this too. When you remove this, I was reading through the notes earlier. They said to don't have any weight on the front diff whenever you take it off. They said it can damage the hull. Yeah, very similar or something like that. I don't know exactly what that means. I just glanced it over earlier, like I said, coming down the road while I was driving. But he said, I'll let you read it in a second. They always see some stuff like that. I don't think it's that serious, you know. I mean, clearly. I've never heard any of that issue. So. Man, let's see, will that fit in there with that exhaust there? Alright, let's turn it that way maybe. That'll work. I just want to be able to put enough weight so it disperses the weight properly. Alright, should work. Get right on that center diff. No way we're not messing that up either. Alright. Nothing better. There we go. Very gentle with it. That'll make it a little easier, I think. Let's see. I'm clear over there on that side, right? Am I catching anything that you can see?
Oh, that's it.
Okay. I want to be careful with this. I'm just going to watch it. I don't want to get funny on me, but it should go perfectly. I don't want to do it the other way because of your exhaust right there. Is all. Yeah, just look like I do it. It's high as we can. This is maybe more hair, and I'll see how it looks. That may work good. We'll see. What do you think? Pretty good? You going? I think it's pretty steady. Just check. Yeah, when I move it anyway. That's a good sign. That'll give us a little bit extra room to play with, you know? That should be nice. What do you think?
I don't think you want to go too much more than that.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna get some two jack stands too. The rest of it, don't worry. That looks a little crazy. I've done crazier stuff. But believe me, it's all about balancing it. Let me go get my jack stands.
Alright, I'm gonna run in for a little bit,
Man,
man.
take it down. All right, guys. Wish me luck. We gotta get this thing off here. It's a pain in the butt. I'll tell you that. I did that right there. All right, y'all see how I did that? Give me a second. I'll show you how I actually have this jacked on. It's kind of crazy position. I'll be honest with you, but one way you can really get to do it. Let's see if that'll hold properly. Whoa, what a pain. I'll tell you that. Check this out. That is looking pretty good. What do you think? I think we might have got it on. Up, looking good. What do you think? Plenty of coverage. Now we should be a lot easier. Y'all see I put the bolts in the back? That's how you got to do these cars to get these Subaru bearings off. It's like a little trick I learned a while back. I got the bolts screwed back in there, right? We should be able to smack it all off like that. Y'all see them? We got one on that side. And what it does is it forces them out the front. The whole bearing out. So what he did when he tried to do it is he had a pulley puller, right? And when he did it, he pulled the whole damn thing on out the car without the bearing. Happens a lot on these Subarus, just a heads up. So anyway, that's how it's got to go. That's how it's got to go. Here we go, now. What do you think? Can I make it happen this way? I think I can. All right, I'm going to give this a good shot here. I'm going to put you all over here, I guess, for now. I'm going to have to just watch back a little bit while I do it. I'm going to have to do my thing, so let me make sure y'all can see. I'll get the job done. There you go. I should be okay. One second here. Let me dig closer. How's that? Not too bad? I think that'll work. Yeah, right there. All right, let me do my thing. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see. Go. I've got to go underneath my special tool and give it a few whacks from the bottom side. See if that can get it separated a little bit like that. Got to do different angles. That's the main thing about this. You got to do different ways. That's the only way to do it. Oh. There it is. Look at my sledgehammer. Can I find it for a second? There it is. I found it right there. All right, let me get this jacket off. We can kind of get it. We're going to do a jacket. All right, jacket's got to come off of this one. I think I'm ready to get to it though. I really can. Get my light on it here now. I can see a little bit better. Okay, that should work. Let's see here. Yeah. That is kind of crazy. They ain't coming off like that, but I'm almost there. I think I'm gonna get it on this next time. Let's see how. Try it like this a few times. Keep on hitting different sides. I'm gonna try smaller ball being and do smaller hits, I guess, for now. Try to get this thing loose a little better. Gonna keep trying it though. Wearing on my arms, what it doing? I'm gonna rotate the bolts and see if we got any leverage from that guy. Get out here and see real quick. Let's take a quick peek, that's all. Let's see where we're at now. Alright, get up out of here if we can. Whew, what a pain in the butt, man. I tell you what, that thing is on here good. That's really on there tight. So, get it on up here and try this side. Whew. Back over here. See, I think, did he give it all when I did that? What we need to do down here. Alright, let me see. Oh, let me see. That's a little better. I think we got it moving. Really hard to tell. Damn, I mean, I'm hitting that damn thing pretty hard.
I think it's fucking welded on, but
It'll come off. The thing is, I'll be honest. I've done these, honestly. I'm gonna do what I can. Sometimes you just have to wait. Like I've done them, you gotta wait 12 hours and then you can come out the next day. Once the penetrant works itself in there, it just falls off. But I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna try to do my best to get this thing off here. I'll be able to tell in a second. If it's not moving here in a second, then usually what I do in this situation is I'll wait. I'll come back like in the morning, like any car I've worked on, and 3 or 4 hits it falls right off. Because what happens is the more I vibrate it, the penetrating was working itself in. Does that make sense? I know it sucks, but it's almost one of those things where patience is like really the main thing. And you know, I don't want to mess the bolts up either, but I got to be able to hit them, and they actually look real good. See how the whole nut they're not getting messed up?
yeah.
I mean, they're grade 10 bolts. It's the only way in heck you can get it off, but the bolts are still in good shape. You just kind of rotate it. So I'll stick them in now, we'll rotate them up here. You just screw them in a little bit if you want to push it. That basically could help you push it. I'm going to spray some more penetrant now. Every time I spray it with penetrant, it keeps working in there. Yeah, I think it'll flop off here any second, honestly. I really do. I really do. It's just, you got to really get his spray the heck out of these things. And that's why I take the bolt out each time I do it as well. Because every time you take the bolt out, you put it back in, the penetrant all kind of gets caught, especially in the bottom one, right? Making a lot of progress. More than it looks, I swear to you, we are. I've done so many of these, this stuff. This has probably been one of the biggest pain in the ass. Think of this damn drum brake. I may just get that out of my way, but I don't think we have to. I don't think we'll have to do it. Let me see that. We're gonna go at it with this guy here. Spray it real good on the bottom too. Alright, so. So I wonder if anybody can spray up in here, right up in here where you kind of broke it. I wonder if actually you get some up in there too, you know what I'm saying? That may help as well. Because right where you pull the other one out, it should be able to enter and penetrate. Does that make sense? Right around the inside. I didn't even think about doing that as well. That would probably should help. But the problem is there's nothing to pull on anymore. It's gone. That's okay though. I think the main thing is yours is starting to come down. believe. Look right here, the shield is there. See right here. That little shield is actually definitely, yeah, it's definitely working. I can break right back behind that shield right there. See, that's another good thing. Right up in there, buddy. You gotta get more of that. Get right up in that groove. Right up in here, mainly. It's the main spot. Let me get that. Oh, get my balls. Don't forget it now. Don't forget it. Alright, so. There we go. Alright, it's making a lot of progress. It's good though. It's just, these things are a pain in the butt. And sometimes they just don't come off right away. I mean, I always can get them. I've never had one I've been able to get yet. I will say this, I did have an oxygen sensor the other day, and I could not get that damn thing off to save my life. That was not coming off in here. That was not coming off. That was a game over. I had to actually take the whole exhaust and replace it. That was it. Yeah, it was not coming off.
Just for one sensor?
Yeah, one oxygen sensor. I swear somebody had welded that thing on there. I really think they might have. Because I used to do welding, and I could see tag welds around it. I really could. It looked like somebody had tag welded it on there. It really did. Let me see. I might have moved it because that was a little further to get in that time. Look, I think I moved this some this way. I think I did. Let me see. You know what? Check it out, man. I think I may have it coming.
You all that damn rust.
Yeah, you see this heat shield right here, though? It is coming. I don't know if you can see that right here. Like, I didn't hit the heat shield, but if you look from over here, I probably can't see it from there. You can actually see where the heat shield is starting to finally, it's coming loose right here. And that usually means the back part's coming.
Yeah.
You can't see it where you're at, I promise. Yeah, it's starting to move. I think I got it. We'll try to put this up top now on this guy. It usually does it every time, but sometimes these damn things don't want to work. I'm trying to get it hit from up top, but really it's the bottom. But you can't get down there because of the grip.
I wish we had like a vibratory hammer or something.
Well,
like
I did.
that.
I was gonna bring my impact camera, but they said not to use it. So unless you have to, because you have, like I said, you have got that.
Fucks up the sensor.
Yeah, you got a piece of metal in there.
Yeah, it's what is it? The speed sensor or
it's
whatever?
called a magnetic something or other. I can't think of the name. I said it earlier like 4 times. It's a reluctant sensor or something like that. Basically, it's a low speed sensor, but it's a sensor that's built in. So if you screw that up, they're not cheap and they're a pain in the ass. Because they know people have these problems, so they make everything a pain in the ass to fix. I may get this. You know what I need to probably do is get this stuff on my way, but I don't have enough room to hit it. Only problem is I can't really put it anywhere. You have a bungee cord on chance or not?
Nah, I ain't got a bunch of cords.
I'm gonna have it to hit, but anyway, I don't want to twist it. So what I'm gonna do is I got bungee cord. I don't have any on me. I think I can tuck it over here. I just need to have a little more extra room. Is all. Does that make sense? Right there should be perfect. Don't want it to fall. That's all. These things
Yeah, don't fall and fuck up the brake line.
Yeah, I know, trust me, man. I don't want to be fixing the brake line next. I know how to fix them. They're not fun. Trust me. Now you freaking Subaru for sure. Right there, I got a lot more room there. That's a nice right there. I think I can get it like that. Oh, feel free to do what you need to, brother. I'm gonna work on this. Like I said, I don't want to mess your night up. I can't be going fast. Get off like this. Alright, get a good look there. Whack it like this over here. Right there. See it right here on my chest. Well, get it like this. It ought to come off of there. Get it like that. It's a pain in the butt. Oh, shit. That makes no damn sense. It really don't. But at all, don't. Right here, maybe. This is the perfect toy all the time for these guys right here. This is my spine. Everyone's like, get it there and get it over the leverage. Ah, shit. Let me try one more time. I don't want to get grease all on my face, so I got rubbing on my paint line. That's for sure, man. Grab this one time. Ah, what a pain. I can't quite get my arm in there. Just fucking in a bad position here. It really is. I need a little bit more height is all I need. It just ain't enough height. I'm not getting height. That's it right here. All right, let's try that one. Get it looking a little better if I can. Get the way if I can. I gotta make a little bit more room. I gotta do what I gotta do. Don't try this on. I know, man. I gotta have my room, and that's the thing. It won't kill me. It'll grab that, you know. But it don't look very good. I know people, everybody's like, oh. I've done this a long time. I trust. I'm very careful. I do not like the car smushing me. I've been smushed before. By one of my friends, actually. He ran me over. No lie.
Yeah, they're pretty heavy.
Yeah. And he ran me over. I was like, pull on up, man. He gets out, he's put in park, and just the car keeps rolling. Put the car in park. He comes back in, and he fucking hits the gas somehow. I'm like, oh my god, dude. He smashed my leg up against another cord. Really bad day, really bad everything, and had a crush injury on my leg. It really did not feel good at all, I'll tell you that. Back to the ball peen, and we'll try my little trusty gadget right here. Just vibrate it off of there, best we can. Gotta flip it this way. This will still grab it. It won't be moving as much on me is the only thing. I think it's gonna be good. It's really good wax right now. The good news is I can tell that penetrating hole's doing its job. That's the good news there. Slide this over slightly. I don't know how to get up my way. I need that there. I'm just okay, cool. This is the perfect I have this four of these. It's just made perfect hook. And I made this tool by accident actually. It works so good. It goes right around the bolt and hangs on the lip of the actual bolt. It's just a perfect tool for lug nuts. I mean, not for lug nuts, but that's good. That's crazy. That should come off. I'm going to get on the ground. You want to see over here? See if we got anything moving on it? Should be one to move from the bottom, I believe, on this one side. Welcome if you got flashlights and you can peek at it. You got to look at this side, though. I've got my truck. You might smush my keys, motherfucker.
I'll take it.
My jacket. Sorry. My jacket. Oh. It's fine. You just hit the button. That's okay. Sounds like my truck. There you go. That works. Ain't no damn neighborhood. Already done enough noise in here. Getting the alarm going off next. Don't really make them mad. Alright. Nice. I think this should do it. Got a good hit, just not room to get the hit on a little bit deeper down here. Some more armor rest. Whew. Where's your armor? I'll tell you that. You were gonna have a really fun time. This was getting tough, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna get it, man. I swear to God, I will. Go like that. Let's see. But that's some serious juice I'm giving that guy too. That's crazy. Oh, you trying to let go of that now. I don't know what the heck's going on. I get in here and get this guy next. Let's see. This tool's so perfect. It really is. I'm gonna start selling these tools right here. If anything you get, it's gonna be this. I swear, it's a perfect fit. It goes right around the holes of the leaf of the bolt. I'm gonna show you in a second what I mean. I've used those before. That's why I brought it. I saw it. I didn't even remember it when I was coming. I just saw it when I had unpacked all my tools. I'm like, oh my god, there we go. That's another tool. My special made tool I made. So it's online for a pretty dollar. It's just a bolt that's stuck on a punch. Let's see, it's got to be moving on this one. If not, we may have to let it set, because that was a pretty solid hits there. To have that thing not move at all, let's see what we look like. Whew, we did great. It's definitely moving. You can see, because when it's dripping now. You can tell it's like dripping like a rusty brown color. That's how you can tell. Yeah, it's actually starting to penetrate properly. So we are making good progress. We have to let it set overnight, to be honest. I'm going to try to do a little bit more though. But you know, you can tell I'm hitting it pretty damn good solid at this point. For it not to want to buzz, that's pretty crazy. So I'm going to give it a few more good whacks. And then if we have to, say, you may have to give it an overnight set. If I have to, I can bring the hammer tomorrow. I don't want to use the hammer, I don't have to. But usually I don't have to. I can get it with this. I mean, this sits, because this right here sits right on that bolt perfectly. Let me see, what's here? Another bolt. Yeah. I may try to put the other bolts in and try to use them all and just kind of go around in order with them. Right here, right here. Right here, right? So you can see how it goes right on there? It's like a perfect fit. Yeah, like really cool. It goes right on like this. And you can see. So it's not a rounding bolt. It's almost perfect. Like you can't get it any more perfect than that. And it protects the bolt and doesn't mess the bolt up, which is great, because that's what you want to do. So I'm going to spray it good. I'm going to plumb these back up again.
It's crazy that it's not fucking coming out.
Oh yeah, it's in there, dude. It's really in there. The Subarus, I'll tell you what. They're pretty insane. I mean, I heard people talk about saying they are, but these are definitely pretty insane. Like that right there, even that bolt right there, it's getting a little tight because of how hard I was banging on the damn thing. And it didn't want to budge. That's what's so crazy. If I can get all the other bolt peels. Yeah, so this one's okay. The one up there, you can tell, it has some good force on there. And they shouldn't. Like I said, it's not really pushing up. I made that ratchet to get him off with. That's coming. Oh, you know what? It's because it's moved. That's how I can tell it's moved too. So if it gets like where it gets tight, we moved out some. We moved in. Because you know why? The threads got tight on me. I know that one moved. So we are making progress, which is great. Because they want it to be tight, right? You just come right off like, oh, this one's definitely moving. It's just bottom side. I can't quite get enough power on it. Damn it. Do you have a little ratchet for that guy? I just got a gently turn. I'm just kind of home. I think it's a 14. Yeah, maybe 15, but either way. Make sure. Yeah, it's 14. It isn't tight. I just want to be able to. I don't want to. Shit, I can give him a hand if I just had the right angle. It's just a little bit too tight. Let me get on top of it. All right, I got it. Let's see. There we go, I got it. You can tell it did move in some because when it moved in, it wanted to, when it moved inward like that, it kind of made it get hung. So we did have some push out. I do know that for a fact. So I'm going to spray it real good. And I'm going to make sure we got enough in there. You can see it started to separate right in there as well, which is great. So, yeah, unfortunately, you got the other thing off. It's a little harder, but it's not the end of the world. Like I said, not the end of the world. I've seen worse. We put them all in this time, just enough. It may actually come right on out here in a second, because like I said, once they start to move like that, that's a really good sign usually. It really is. There you go. Yeah, you can tell, so it's starting to get a little difficult. I want to go in there, it's because it's moved forward. So it's making the threads slightly off. Does that make sense? That may be good. I may have to stay out of that hole. That hole definitely made some movement. So that one's moved. The guys over here are next. We'll get them back, so we'll be good to go. Yeah, so I'm gonna put it back in. We'll try it again. Let me just see what. Where's that little brush at? Right over there. I just want to see if I can actually see where it moves, because I can definitely feel the movement in it. You know? I definitely can. Actually, right here. So also too, you got to get a wire brush and scrub the hell out of this right here, you know, like a longer, thick wire brush like that. It'll help it penetrate here as well. Does that make sense? Help it go on in there as well. See right here as well.
Looks like you can actually see a gap.
Yeah, you can actually see it. Yeah, it's definitely moved. So we're getting there. It's just gonna take that extra, because that's why it won't go, because think about it. When it's tight, your threads are.
Yeah, the threads are pushing out.
Exactly. So when it starts to separate, guess what? The threads are now separated slightly, so it's gonna resist going into the hole. That's why they say don't put it in that tight. You just thread them in slightly. So this is actually what they say on Subaru. That's how Subaru's got to do it too, which is kind of unbelievable. Unless they have a real special tool you can buy. That's probably, I don't even know. It's a lot of money. I can tell by looking at it. I may actually have one, but I think this was moved too. Actually, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, the young guy has moved too, so I think we'll all move and may come off here in a second. Alright, let me try a different way. Definitely feels like we got some movement to it. That's a good thing. Yeah, because they're definitely getting a little tighter. I have to push them in, right? I don't want to. Let me try this differently now that we got it moving. Just do it down there.
I think get the chiseling right there at the joint where the knuckle is and hit in there.
Want to try that?
Yeah, I think we can get it.
Yeah, let me see. I don't want to have any bolts hang on to it. Yeah, I think we moved. We definitely moved. I just don't know how much. We may have it right here, actually. Let's see here. Get that bolt back out if I can. What is it? Off? There we go. I got it. Okay. Yeah, so I just think what it is the bottom over here is still a little tight. But I beat the heck out of that thing. It definitely should be cut. So what we can do is this. You want to try to just hit it right here, smash it up, and it'll separate it. But sometimes they just don't want to do it. Where's the other bolt? Right here? Okay, I got that one too. Yep. Yeah, because everything's moved, which is great. Really a good sign. Actually, a very good sign. So I'll put these over here for now. And all right, so try to vibrate it mainly. Where you said, Ray? Where do you want me to hit it at? Where do you think?
That's what. That's
right up in here, right?
Yeah, that's right here.
You just hit here. Usually that'll help separate it too. That'll vibrate everything. Just like that a few times. Oh, look at it go. We got everything. I think it's coming loose. You can see it. You see it? Separating slightly. Oh, don't. You can barely see it separating. I think it's going to come off here. Here. Right here on top of this one. Oh yeah. Here we go. Go for the gold this time. Go for the gold. Get in there, so. Okay, right here. Well, the thing is, I almost want to try the other side before I do this side. But you know what? Let's just give it a good hit and see what happens over here. I'm going to lay down. Maybe get them out, but you can see it is coming, I think. That's a good thing right here. Don't want for 5 minutes. I thought it was maybe really quick. I shouldn't jinx myself again. Let's see. I think really ought to do this. Like I said, I'm meant to be slow and steady. Once the race with these guys get away. What do you think? I don't think that's doing much. I think we're doing better with the bolt in it. Looks good. Yeah, well, penis in right down there. Let me see the other one right where is your new one at? New one. I just want to look at it again real quick. I'm trying to see exactly the best spot to hit it. I always hope when I see it, so I can see kind of like right where it's grabbing at, you know? It's grabbing on right there. Just something different about it. It just slides from here out, right?
Yeah, so here,
Yeah, it slides there out.
Yeah.
This one just looks different because it's aftermarket is all. This top looks really tight up here. I see now. I'm trying. I don't know how the heck that thing can be in there sometimes. I'm just trying to think in my head, how in the world is it possible? You may want to put your two lug nuts on that guy too, just so it don't get, those threads don't get messed up on your new one. If you want, it don't matter. Just something to think about. Go ahead and give it a good clean so I can see what's going on here. Usually when you start to see the heat stroke moving, that means the whole thing's starting to come. I definitely know it's coming, but how much? I'm gonna give it. Hey, bro, get the brush real quick one more time. See if I can get it here. Yeah, I think what it's doing is this. I think it sits in right here. Yeah, so look, it actually separates right here. Right at the heat shield. Separates right here, not right here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks funny, because you can look in here, you can see it. Yeah, so let's get this thing off of here. We're going to take the part right off. That's going to be the best way. Because you trust me. Because it separates right at the heat shield. You see where it's starting to come to the heat shield? That's what it is. That's why it's confusing to me. I'm like, you just can't see it. But if you look right in here, you can see it. It's the same setup. So you can catch the leaves up here, right? And pull it off. You see each one of these right here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's how we got to do it, man. I'm going to get a little pair. But yeah, I bet you, once we get that off, it'll come out. You want to take a picture of that? That way you just know how it goes back. It's all
Can you put the I've never fucked with a parking brake before, so.
They suck. You just gotta remember how they come off. It's all. They're not too bad. So you got these little things here, right? You're gonna turn them. And every one's a little different. First, you just basically take these off here. I'll show you how to do it. Pretty easy. That goes up here. And what I like to do is lay them out how they come off, right? So I'll actually do. I'll take more. You just gotta be careful with them. Usually what I do is I leave. So I'm actually good. What I'll do is I'll record it too. That way I remember too. It just makes it all easier for everybody. That way nobody forgets it. So basically, you gotta take the damn parking brake off. That'll be easier. And perfect. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll leave that hanging on right there. And then you got this guy in here. So same way up here. You have these springs here, and you can see where they hook in. So what we're gonna do is take these guys up here off first. Always got to go in order like that. Like that, and then like this here. Want to get it out around there, basically. Careful, these things may shoot so you watch your eyes. Usually here you'll be fine. I just don't want you to get caught in the eye with one. I've almost before. I got glasses on. Oh, you do too. Good. It's so easy, you won't lose your eye. It can happen. All right, so that goes like that, and then it just kind of goes like this. This right here. Push and turn like that. Easy right there. Push it in. You just turn it. Like that. Should release. And you hold it and release right just like this. It turns right off. Be careful. Try to spring. There you go, like that. And that's that piece on this side. That's the piston right there, and that's the screw. So just don't lose. I'll put it like this for now. We'll move it here in a minute, okay? But that's fine. This screw, right, comes out the back side. Don't want to lose him, okay? Put him over here. It's all pretty simple, man. I promise. It looks harder than it is. It's just frustrating because I'm dyslexic as hell. So when it comes to this stuff, I lose track. And it's not fun. I hate doing them. I really do. And right here is your main brake up front. So the main thing is with this, usually there's a lever back here. See what your lever is? Yeah, you can sometimes pinch them off. Let me see how this works. You don't have it on, correct?
No, I don't have the e-brake.
Okay, so make sure.
I have it in park, but I don't have the e-brake.
Okay, great. So make sure. Yeah, you don't want that on because it's all kind of not fun. Like that. And this push is the same way. It turns off like that. It's supposed to. Sometimes they're a pain in the butt. It starts to come out the back side. So you want to be able to turn it, but there we go. I got it. Okay, almost. Almost got it. It's just turning. Now it's hung for a second. There we go. All right, that's that side. And real gentle, and then right here. You see right here on the back side? See this? You just push forward. Yeah, so this essentially, stick it here. Some of these are more pain than others. I'm gonna lay this down for a second. Sorry, my knees start to kill me at this point in the day. All right, so right here. Push up, and this actually moves upward. You can unhook it right on out of there, like this. See? Basically, it's just like a lever that holds it as all. Sometimes it sucks. So honestly, you can leave them going, but I don't like to do that. I like to get them all the way out. Let's see. So spring there, and then that guy. Sometimes they just get dirty. I want to come loose. That's all. Where you can see it doing a little bit better. So, here's a gap. Up and down and out. What's that gap? See how I did that? You're like, okay. They're not that bad. I swear. It looks trickier than they are. And then the same thing, don't lose him, take them out. So you're not replaced with either. So now you see, this is where it comes loose from. That's the problem with freaking having is this part. So it separates right at the heat shield, honestly. And we're getting some of it moving. Over here, I think you can look, this part of here starting to move, I believe. We need to hit it right at the damn heat shield with this. So yep, I see you now. All right, good. So what you can do too is take it. Usually, what I take, I've got it. Usually, what I'll do is I'll take like a drill tool, get it real good, get the rust out, and then I'll spray it down real good. And like I said, we may have to let this sit overnight. And it may be the only option. I'll give it a few shots, but sometimes when they're like this, I'll be honest. Yeah, remember overnight, right? If I'm cleaning it up, you let this guy set, it absorbs that penetrant. You come in here tomorrow, it's like 2 hits and it'll fall right off. There's nothing. So that's why I said sometimes you're out here, you screw with it for 3 days. You just leave it alone, it'll literally, it's 5 million times less work. I 1000% definitely know. If you come back tomorrow, or if I come back, or you just try it in the morning, I bet you it flops right off in your hand, honestly. I'm just cleaning it good, right? See, this rust gets so hard and caked, it doesn't want to really gum in, so I always clean it first. That way, it kind of lets the penetrant going, right? Maybe to get it just like this, we've hit it so much, honestly, it may come right off. I'm gonna do my best. I'll have a nice harder wire brush. I'm seeing this, but I got one. So I have it on there for you. But either way, that'll be okay. See how it's cleaning this up now? That rust is what's grabbing it. That's the only thing. Whole Subaru wheel bearing assemblies. Yeah. Could have done a press on by the time you get done with this. Yeah. No joke. I never in my life, man. People, I get a lot of calls on these. So I have that special tool. I mean, they're that bad. I've never had one quite this bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is actually a pain in the butt. Usually I get them off 5 minutes. Somebody says it's like 2 days out here with them, call me and I'll get them off. This has been kind of a pain on freaking ass. I'm not gonna lie. And not always this bad. This one just seems to really does not want to have its way. And see, I don't know. I guess when you were pulling on it maybe too, you could have got it so it moved slanted and got sideways or something. And I don't know about it. It's hard for me to see it. When I visually look at it though, that looks a lot better. Now, you see how clean that looks right there? I think we can get the grease in there now. And it'll work. Look in there. nice and clean to take the penetrant. Now the penetrant should go in. So what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm gonna spray it and then I'm gonna give it some gentle wax with the mallet, with my ball peen. So I got, and that should accept the grease. Spray as I got with that, and now ball peen around it. This is the key to it right here. Where's the ball peen? Here it is right here. And now, hit it back and forth on the side. Use the ball peen section. Oh. I think I got it coming. I think I got it. Felt like it was for a second. It's all about vibration. That's the key. Not about power necessarily. It's about vibration. Hit that guy. It's kind of away, but best I can without smashing him. Go back here. All right, a couple more smacks, I guess. Okay, I think I got it going now. I think I'm gonna kind of work yourself around, kind of like you did the road. And then a little bit more grease. A little bit more grease, and the same thing. Keep doing it. It's coming. They usually get stuck from the bottom. Almost every time they get stuck this direction. Man, I'll tell you what, that really is. Where's my brush? Here it is, right here. Let's see how we're going. Anything yet? Oh yeah, we got it coming. It's coming. It's just taking some time. Good news is, it's slowly taking that penetrating one in there. It'll come off in any second. I know that for a fact. See all that rust down there, right? See all the crack going down the ground? That means it's coming. Got it right there too. I'm just getting all soaked up in that nice rag down there. I love those rags. These are the best rags ever, by the way. That's part of your brake. It's right here. I'll put that back. We'll lose that guy. All right, here we go. And making some good progress. So like I said, we may have to let the damn thing sit, brother. I'm gonna try it though. Hey, a few more times. It should have came off by now, honestly. I didn't the heck out of that thing. The vibration's perfect. I'm not trying to pound it off this second. Let me brush my legs. So I'm not trying to pound it off, right? You're just giving the vibrations to work in that PB blaster. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's not about the power of it. It's about just move and hit. You can tell. That damn's going. But hey, feels like it's starting to separate. How's the back look? Anything yet? It's really hard to tell because this just could come quick. When it comes, it's gonna fall right out.
I don't see anything on where it meets the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna notice it probably yet, but then when it comes, it's gonna literally flop off there like it's nothing. You're gonna it's gonna fall right off your hand. That's the crazy part about this stuff right here. It really is. All right, let me try like this for a few times. And just like that. You wanna get? Let's see. I'm gonna give it. Where's that mat? You wanna give it a couple good whacks? Right here. You wanna hold it? You wanna hit it? You wanna try? I'm watching my hand as best I can. You wanna hit it? Let me try. I got it lined up right. Let me get a few good hits. Let me get the right area. Just so hard to get a good spot on this guy from back here. Right there. If you hit it right there, maybe get it. You got it. Alright, let's see. Okay. Uh-oh, I think we're moving. Look at it. Alright, we definitely got movement. Look at that separation now. You see? I think we got it. Let me spray it real quick. It definitely looks like we got it. Don't do too much from one angle at once. That's the only thing you got to watch out. Let me see this. I'm gonna try the side. It definitely looks like it moved. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, it's starting to separate. It is. Try this here. Try this sharpener over here. Maybe this should pull up. The rust flying everywhere, so bad. Let's see if it's a good vibration through it, so it's doing good greasing. Go from the back now. Let's do it one time from the back. I'm maybe to get it. You can at least see the separation, I believe now. Oh yeah. Let's get the top one down again. Right on, down there. That's all I'm gonna do. Right there, like that. And if I can get it hit right here, maybe I think that would be the sweet spot. I think. Try from the bottom like you were. I'm gonna give it a good few hits from the bottom as well. That one smacked the heck out of that damn thing. It ought to come off any second, I believe. I'll give it one more good shot like this. Right there. Be perfect. Let's try it. Oh man. It's coming slow. Do you see that? Finally got a crack. What do you think? Are we coming out of there? It's coming. Let me see. It's definitely better. It's moving. It's just gonna probably have to sit. Man, I'll be honest. You probably have to let it sit. Give it a good clean. We'll see how we look now. That's why I keep cleaning as I go. I know it seems, but that clean is what's gonna help it go into there. Does that make sense? It helps it penetrate as well. Where's that little brush I just had right here? Okay, down here. It's all. All right. Wow. Yeah, you can see it, right? You see that moving up there in the back? It's slowly coming loose. I know it don't look like much, but I promise you it is coming. Up here too. Right here you can really kind of see that extra bit of room. I know it don't look like nothing, but it is. I assure you. The problem is I don't want to get the whole thing to come off. All right, so I'm gonna soak this real good. Let's see real good. Get it better. Oh, this guy. Right there, it's coming. It's just a freaking disaster. It's definitely got a better separation. You want to separate right in there. You want to whack at it or something while I rest my arms? Sure. I'll be honest, my arms are kind of need a break after all that hitting and smacking. I'm out of my juice. The main thing is, you know where to hit. Just be careful and try not to hit around that magnet area too hard as well. Whew. Just give me 2 seconds to get my arms free. It's about to flop right off, honestly. You know what? Let's try the devil smack. Yeah, that's got it. Go ahead. Go ahead with you both at the same time. Wow, spray. That won't make any sense. That's crazy. You got it? It looks like it's moving. It does over here. Oh, it's coming. Whew. Keep it lubed as we go. It's definitely coming there. And we may have to let it sit. You can welcome to try out here, man. Try any way you want. I would just use a little bit here. That way, here just kind of light movements around the circle. That way, you're mixing it. So you just want to separate the backing. And the more you move it, the penetrate starts to seep in. I assure you it does. Give me a second, man. I'll grab a few paper towels. Take a 10-second break. I'll be honest. I've done 100,000 of these, and maybe the best bet to finish it up tomorrow. And let it soak. But I know how it is, man. You want to get it done. I'm cool with it. I don't mind. I'll get it off there eventually. But if you wait, I really think you come out in the morning. It comes out of there like nothing. Whew, almost fell. What a joke. Whew, what the heck is going on here? I gotta blow my damn nose. It sounds really bad. So, oh man, I'm tired after all that. That is ridiculous. That thing is on there good. Give me a second here. So, that's a Subaru wheel bearing for you. Basically, we have it, right? I'm gonna blow my nose as well. Second. Oh, what the heck. Hang on. Sorry, guys. All right, give me a second. God dang it, that's a pain in the butt. Glass is all messed up. I can't get the damn thing off there. It does that. That's why I said, like, people get so obsessed. And that's the problem. You need to give it a break. Give it a break. Let it set. Come back. It'll come right off. I need to get a better wire brush, too. But you can see I've got it literally about to come off. He's just, you know, I don't blame him. He wants to get it done. I'm the same way. Extremely OCD. Worst thing you can do, because you just got to give it a break here. I got a feeling that's going to be the way we have to do it. But, hey, like I said, I'll do this all he wants me to do it. The thing is, you can only hit something so much. The penetrant has to do its job. You can heat it, heat the knuckle, it'll come loose. You know, it's like this. It'll burn you up. Like, you could leave this thing overnight and come back in the morning. Maybe 20 hits, it probably flops off. It may not, but it's going to be a better shot than doing this. I promise you that. That's how it goes. I'm just going to rest my arms for 2 seconds. I'm exhausted. Either way, I'm going to work this thing soon. And I'm going to hop off here because I don't want them to think I'm on the phone, you know what I'm saying, all the time. But either way, it is what it is. So I got done what I need to get done. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, guys, but we're going to give it a shot. So, wish me luck. Any comments there? So, yeah, it's clean. Oh, yeah, his car is definitely clean. It's just ridiculous. That thing won't come off of there. It's insane. Anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll keep you posted. It'll come off. You gotta do what I did. Hope y'all got to get a little knowledge from that. I'll see you on the next one.